So today is March 21st, so 3/21 written out, and that is World Down Syndrome Awareness Day because people with Down syndrome have 3 copies of their 21st chromosome, so 321s. So today on Down Syndrome Awareness Day, you are supposed to kind of wear crazy funky socks because socks kind of resemble the shape of chromosomes. So I'm going to show you guys all of the kids' funky socks and also mine, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what Down syndrome is, since we have 2 beautiful babies here who have Down syndrome, and I've actually met and kind of worked with quite a few kids with Down syndrome, so I like to talk about it. It's one of my favorite topics other than cerebral palsy. So let's get into their socks. So Lucas here, ignore my under the bed mess, but Lucas here has on, why don't you talk about your socks, Lucas? What do you have on this foot? That one's my Rubble from Paw Patrol sock, and then on this one is Chase, but you can't see him because he's in my pant leg. That's right. So the colors, actually, the ribbon colors for Down syndrome are yellow and blue, so I wanted Lucas to wear yellow and blue, so he picked these 2 out of his socks. Like he said, there's Rubble on that one, and there is Chase on this one. You can kind of see him there. And so the Rubble one is blue with a yellow heel and toe, and the Chase one is blue and white striped with a yellow heel and toe. So they're Lucas's funky, fun socks. Adriel's are a little less funky, where he lacks socks. His brother and sister have way more than he does. So he's got on a gray sock with teal and light gray stripes, and then this one is a blue Argyle sock with a navy blue toe and a lighter blue base. So he's got a lot of blue on today, and then Lucas is also all in blue. Miss Bradley still has on her birthday outfit. I can't remember if I posted that changing video yet or not. I know I made it. I just don't know if I uploaded it yet. She has on a white sock with a funky hot pink toe, and then up here is actually a turtle, and I believe it's wearing a hat. If I can. Well, y'all can't see its hat. Kind of. And then on her other foot, let's situate her a bit better. There we go. She's got on a purple sock with a purple base and a purple toe and heel. And then there's a little owl on that one. And I love how they kind of still match her outfit, even though they're mixed matched. Then little Caleb even got involved in our mix match sock madness. This one's extra funky because it's not his, but it's a blue kind of teal aqua color sock, and then he's also got a white one on. So his are very fun, mostly because it's too big for him. And then the stars of today's show, Mr. Michael and Ben, are 2 little babies rocking the extra chromosome. They have yellow and blue socks on as well, since it is the ribbon color, so they each have on a fuzzy yellow sock and a fuzzy blue sock on alternating feet. So on Michael's right he has the yellow, and on Ben's left he has the yellow, and Michael's left has the blue, and Ben's right has the blue. So yeah, so I'm going to talk a little bit about a couple quick facts. To learn more about these 2 little guys, I have a all about them video, which I will link in the iCard so you guys can learn more about them, and a little bit more about Down syndrome was talked about in that video too. So the cause of the extra chromosome is actually unknown, but it happens that there is sometimes it's genetic. Someone with Down syndrome obviously will have it down, but if you don't have Down syndrome and it just pops up, it's not known of why it happens. There's more than 40,000 people in the US living with Down syndrome, and 25% of families are affected by Down syndrome, which I don't think of affected as a bad way. It's more like their life is enhanced with it, because people with Down syndrome are pretty freaking awesome. I did a co-op in 10th grade and got to meet 2 kids at the time. Like, I got to know the 2 really well, and there was lots of others with Down syndrome. And one of them, he was amazing. Sometimes he got really angry and frustrated, but he was so funny and so sweet. And he actually drew me a self-portrait, which I still have. And it was an amazing experience getting to work with all kids with special needs, but Down syndrome in particular is very fun and interesting to get to know kids with that disability or extra ability, as some people would say. Another thing is, in 1983, adults with Down syndrome were only expected to live till age 25. Age 25, and today the life expectancy for people with Down syndrome is 60. So that isn't even that long ago. 1983, that's less than 40 years ago. They were only expected to live till 25, and now it's 60, and that's pretty cool. People with Down syndrome can do anything a regular person can do. They hold jobs, they go to school. There is actually a scholarship through Ruby's Rainbow they raise money, which they've been raising money for the past few weeks for World Down Syndrome Day, where they raise money to give kids with Down syndrome scholarships to go to college. And it's actually really amazing to see all their success stories of them graduating college and them working in fields and things like that. So be sure to look up Ruby's Rainbow on Instagram, because and her daughter has Down syndrome too. Her name is Liz, and her daughter's name is Ruby. And their story, I love it so much. Like, what they're doing is amazing. It's great. I follow a lot of accounts on Instagram of people with kids with Down syndrome, and it's just incredible to see their milestones and their lives. And just remember that Down syndrome is a disability, yes, but it's still something. People who have disabilities can still do amazing things. So never underestimate someone, whether they have a disability or not, because they can do amazing things. And like Ben's shirt says, you can read it, it says, "I can change the world." And he can change the world if he was an adult. But you know what I mean. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Before I go, I'll show you my socks. Of course, they're my Splash and Boot socks, because they are funky and fun, and they're also yellow and blue. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about Down syndrome and seeing our funky socks. And we'll see you guys in another video. Bye, guys!